Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce for dropshipping service. So here, as an owner of a dropshipping service business, I am promoting my services with the help of IndiaMART, that is an amazing B2B marketplace of India. My objective is that every time I am going to receive a new lead or inquiry for my business through IndiaMART, automatically that lead along with their inquiry should be systematically added as a contact in my Salesforce CRM account. Now, to automate this entire process, I will have to set up the connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce, and that we are going to do without any coding and programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, we are going to learn step by step how to automatically add IndiaMART leads to Salesforce for dropshipping business. I am promoting my dropshipping business with the help of IndiaMART, and I am receiving multiple inquiries from different leads on regular basis. My objective is that as soon as I'm going to receive the new lead through IndiaMART for my dropshipping business, that lead should be added directly to my CRM. And as a CRM, I'm using Salesforce. So in order to automate this process, I will have to set up the connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce, and that I'm going to do without any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our daily repetitive tasks without the requirement of any coding and programming knowledge, by simply setting up connections between our work applications. So let's get started. Today, with the help of Pabbly Connect, we will be automating the entire process of adding IndiaMART leads to Salesforce by setting up the connection between these applications. So this is my home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. Now it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. On this dashboard, we can find all the workflows which we have created, and to save these workflows, we can also create separate folders like this. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option with big blue button, and over here we have a dialog box which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So let me quickly provide a name over here. So this is the name, add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce for dropshipping service. After giving the name to my workflow, I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have list of folders over here which I have created for different kind of requirements and workflows. The automation which I'm going to create currently is for my IndiaMART leads. So I'm going to select the automation folder that I have created related to my IndiaMART leads. And now I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us. The screen contains two extremely important windows. Basically, this is a blank workflow which we have to fill up to complete and set up our automation successfully. Now over here, you can see that here we have trigger and actions. Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here, the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose my objective is that every time I'm going to receive a new lead or inquiry through IndiaMART for my dropshipping business, automatically that lead should be added directly to Salesforce CRM. For that, I'm going to take IndiaMART in trigger and Salesforce in my action step. So when we are going to set up the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the lead will be received through IndiaMART, then only that lead will be added in Salesforce, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let's go towards our trigger step, and here we have to select the trigger application. So our trigger application will be IndiaMART. Let's select that. So now we have to select the trigger event. That means on the happening of which event in IndiaMART you want to start your workflow and capture the response. So I want that when new lead will be received in IndiaMART, then my workflow should start every time. So for that, now we have to set up the connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect. To build that connection, we have received a webhook URL and also we have received some instructions over here. So by following the given instructions step by step carefully, we need to insert the webhook URL inside our IndiaMART account. As we will do that, then the webhook URL is actually going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new lead which is received through IndiaMART towards Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to quickly take you towards my IndiaMART account. And this is the seller's account of my IndiaMART. And from the left side, after coming over here, we can see the option of lead manager, which we have to select. And over here, we have the 3 lines. So let's select that. Now, after coming over here, we have import export leads and we have push API. So let's select push API. Now, after coming on push API integration, we have to activate the webhook. I already have an existing webhook over here, so I'm going to quickly deactivate it first of all. To deactivate it, we have to enter the OTP, which will be received on the registered number. So I'm going to enter it over here quickly. Now here I have entered the OTP, so I'm going to click on submit. As we have done that, the webhook is deactivated. So now I'm going to activate the new webhook in front of you. For that, first of all, we have to select the lead source. You can select any of the lead source given over here. I'm going to select other. Now you have to provide the name of the platform which you're connecting with IndiaMART. I'm connecting Pabbly Connect, so I've given the name. Now in the field of webhook listener URL, you have to paste a new URL which you have received from Pabbly Connect, and then we'll click on save details. Now in the API activation form, we have to select one of the reasons that why we are setting up this connection. So let's say I've given any of the reason and I'm going to generate the OTP. As we have done that, the webhook is set up over here and it is activated. This means our connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is built. So now as soon as we are going to receive a new lead in IndiaMART, the response will be captured. It is showing waiting for webhook response in Pabbly Connect. So let's do a test submission to capture the response. To do that test submission, as I told you, when the lead will be received, then we will receive the response. So I have created a dummy profile of a lead. I'm going to open that profile in incognito mode, and with that profile, I'm going to send a dummy inquiry towards my IndiaMART account for my business. As I will do that, along with the inquiry, all other details of that lead are also going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So let me quickly open incognito mode. So over here, you can see that I have opened incognito mode. Also, I've searched the name of my business in IndiaMART, and now I'm going to click on contact supplier to send my inquiry. While creating the profile of this dummy lead, because I've already entered the details such as name, email, phone number of the lead, their company name, address, etc., I do not have to enter these details again. I will just send the inquiry. So I'm going to click on contact supplier and I'm going to enter the registered phone number over here, the phone number which I've used while creating the profile. Now I'm going to quickly enter the message. So this is the message of my inquiry. I found your dropshipping service on IndiaMART and I'm interested in partnering with you for electronics. Let's say this is the inquiry of the lead. As soon as I'm going to submit this inquiry, it is saying thank you, your details are sent to this business. So now I'm going to cross this. I will take you towards my IndiaMART account. And you can see that the lead is received over here with the name as ABC Company. This is the company name of the lead which I have used while creating the profile. When I'm going to open the lead, you can see that here we have received the inquiry as well. I found your dropshipping service on IndiaMART. This is the exact inquiry. This means that the lead is received. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect and we can see that the response is also captured over here. In the response, we have received all the details. So let's start reading them one by one. Here we have the status of the lead. We have the ID. We have the subject, state of the lead, the name of the lead, email address, phone number. And these details are exactly the same which I have used while creating the dummy profile. And over here, we have also received the inquiry. This means our connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is built. So now every time with a new lead, when it will be received in IndiaMART, the response is going to be automatically captured along with the inquiry in Pabbly Connect. Now our objective is to send this lead towards Salesforce. So we have to set up the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect. To do that, let's go towards our action step. Let us select action application as Salesforce. Now we have to select the action event. So our action event over here will be to create a record. Let's click on connect. I am already logged into my Salesforce account. So you also have to keep in mind before building the connection with Pabbly Connect, keep logging to the applications because it is going to make your connection process simple and easier. For building the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect, you can see we have two options, add new connection and select existing connection. So in case if you already have an existing connection, you can just go with that. I'm going to show you how to build a new one. For that, we'll click on add new connection. We'll click on connect with Salesforce, and because I was already logged into Salesforce, my account is already detected. Pabbly Connect is now asking us for the permission to access our Salesforce account, and because my data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to click on allow to provide this access. Now with this, you can see that our authorization has become successful. And the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect is also built. So now we just have to enter the details in these fields to create the record. First of all, we have to select this object, that what kind of object you want to create. I want to create a lead over there. So I've selected Salesforce object as lead. Then we have to provide the first name, last name, title, company name, etc. Over here, one by one, let's start entering them. But we are not going to enter the details manually because we have already received these details in our earlier response. So directly we are going to map. As I have searched name in my earlier response, we are redirected towards it. But because it is asking us last name and first name separately, and we have received the combined name over here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly split this name. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to click on this add action step button, and we will select text formatter. That is an amazing feature of Pabbly in order to split the text. So let's select our action event as split text and let's click on connect. Now we have to enter the text which we want to split. I want to split the name, and because I want to automate this entire process, I'm going to directly map this name like this from my previous step. As I've mapped this name, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So every time a new lead is going to be received through IndiaMART, this name is going to replace with a new name of that new lead. And in this way, we will be automating the entire process. Because if I will enter this name manually over here by typing or by copy and pasting, then it will become static and then it is not going to replace. Therefore, the workflow will get stuck then. Now it is asking us for the separator value. What value you want to use to split this name? I want to use the space I have in between the first name and last name to split the name. So I'm going to copy and paste it over here. The space, if you want to use the space as the separator, you have to use it in the given format. Now it is asking us the segment, which segment of this text you want, first, second, last, or all. I want both the first name and the last name, so I'm going to select all. Now let's click on save and send test request button. Here we have the first name and last name. So directly let's map that first name and the last name. Then we will map the company name because it is mandatory. Then we have the street, city, etc. I have received the city name as well, so I'm going to map it. Then we have the state. Zip code I have not received. I have received the country code, so I'm going to map the country code over here. Then we have latitude, longitude, etc. I will directly map the mobile number. Then we have the email address. Then finally in the description, to identify the lead separately, I'm going to map the message which I have received as inquiry. So that according to the lead's inquiry, we can identify and differentiate them. Now directly I'm going to click on save and send test request button after mapping all the details. And here you can see that the response is received. It is saying that this is the ID of your lead. So I'm going to quickly take you towards my Salesforce account now. And over here, we'll go towards the lead section. In the lead section here, in the recent items, we have the new lead that is created. And here we have all the details of the lead. Smart lead is the name. We have the company name, email address, phone number. When we'll scroll down in the description, we have the message of that lead as well. This means our connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce is absolutely successful. And now every time the lead will be received through IndiaMART for my dropshipping business, automatically that lead will be added along with the inquiry to my Salesforce account. I will be able to manage these leads, nurture them effortlessly, and I will be able to definitely convert them into payable customers. So you can also very easily create this amazing automation for your business to manage your leads effectively and effortlessly by adding them into CRM. I hope the automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.